Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. You are listening to Dungeon Dads. As always, I'm your DM, Tom Blaylock. I'm going to be joined here in this continuation of the fight from last episode by Sam Frank, John Watson, and Tim Carr. We cut it off right there right there in the middle. You are so lucky that you get to finish this fight with us here in this episode. The fellas are in a fight with Helsputh, the Pyromancer, and things are getting crazy. Schnobik has used up almost all of his resources, and Ionus hasn't even gotten started yet. The last episode ended with a dragon's roar, and one of these fellas was feared, but the other two are A-okay. Let's pick up the action right where we left off. You're listening to Dungeon Dads, every warmest end.
Heroes rise, heroes fall. I see them on the front line, standing tall. They're risking life and limb to answer the call. But what they fighting for? Don't know, don't care. Just along for the ride, but everyone must stand. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna win inside.
I mean, she's really mad.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got a 6th level spell slot.
God damn it, Sam.
And
I knew I was going to have to eat one of these.
well, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, but
Was she going to disintegrate Schnobik?
Yeah,
I mean,
again,
she
Sam.
can't do enough. She can't do enough damage to you to make it work. She'd have to roll. You have to fail your save, and she'd have to get all 6s on a 10d6, because it's plus 40. But she's doing it anyway. She holds her finger out and she aims it at
Oh,
you.
God. Oh,
And-
trauma is coming back to me.
And she says,
PTSD for
she says, I just hope the creator feels this one like he did his other friend. And shoots out at your fucking face.
What's the damage type?
Force.
Force.
Almost irresistible.
Okay. All right. DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Indomitable time,
Yeah, right. And luck.
right?
All
of
of
it.
the above.
Use everything. And then
All
get the
right.
fuck away from
DC
her.
17 dexterity.
She still has a 7th level
Right?
slot.
Okay, that's a 9.
Okay.
I'm going to use an indomitable. Do I have anything else that pumps
You
my,
used your reaction
pumps
already
my
or no?
dex?
No, you ate that.
Yeah, no, I did.
You
Yeah,
did.
I did. Okay. Here we go. Chance number 2. 15.
Fuck.
78 damage.
Hold on, I'm
Oh.
using my luck point.
Okay.
I'm using my luck point to reroll. 20.
Yes. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Woo.
Sam's chair just wheeled like 25 feet in a 10-foot room. I don't know how that happened, but it was kind of amazing.
Okay, so I'm still. Wait a second. Is it
Nothing happens.
Let me see.
nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
Wait.
It
On a-
misses.
Oh, wait. On a save, he's not half?
No, it's not half.
Save or
it's save or
suck.
suck. That's why I never picked it
That's
up.
why it does so much damage.
I'm glad I used all. Is she going to do that? I mean, it whizzes by my ear.
Yeah.
By luck and my indomitable will, and Schnobik's heart is beating very fast right now
Oh my god.
because that thing was gonna hurt.
That was
It
going to hurt
singed
a
his
lot.
ear hairs off.
Yeah. You heard the ghost of Abel
Mhm.
as it whizzed past you. Apparently, Abel is in every single disintegrate spell now.
I wish
across
I
the realm.
had indomitable and a luck point.
All right. Well, as a bonus action, she's going to hit you with an orb.
Son of a bitch.
So DC
I
17.
mean, listen, she may just hit with this one now. I don't have any backups. I just-
Yeah.
18.
All right. You're going to take half of this. damn. This is just terrible. 7 damage.
Mm.
Okay. And she can't go anywhere.
Did she take the
She
damage?
can't go anywhere because this
She
fucking dragon is
She could
grappling.
jump
Oh,
off the dragon.
she could.
Oh
Wait
wait,
a second.
is it her
Did she
turn?
take the maddening darkness damage?
She never took my damage.
Okay, well, let's give it.
Oh, come on now.
Let's
Roll
give it.
big. Roll big, Tim.
Yeah, I've been rolling small, so here we go. 44.
That's
better.
better.
That's a little
3
better.
8s, 1 1.
It's a wisdom saving throw, right?
DC 19, correct.
Wait, where's... It's not just the same here. Wait, where is it? Why doesn't it show? Oh, there it is. It's underneath the thing on the NPC thing. All right, here we go. 16. Fuck.
Yes.
She only has one. This is it. If she uses this,
Her legendary resistance.
I mean, I think she has to use it.
I mean, take it loose. She's not, or the
still
dragon's not
gonna
moving
take-
out of this.
She's still taking 22.
She's still taking 22, but she's got to resist it. Yeah, she has to. She has to.
That's good news that she
That's
has.
that's her last. That's her last one. Fuck.
Things our characters would not know.
Yeah, your characters wouldn't know. She's just shrugging shit off. Laughing, laughing
really?
and writing.
Because, like, how full of holes is she? I've been stabbing her a lot. I've been shanking this old lady.
she's really looking really messed up.
Mhm.
She is looking messed up to you, but no one else sees her because she's in a sucking maw
Globe
of
of
darkness.
darkness, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And really, I don't even really see her. It's sort of
Have you
daredevil.
stopped concentrating on this fucking fog cloud?
Well, I would have if I got hit by that disintegrate.
yeah.
But
Right. But so
But he
no, so
doesn't-
the fog
he doesn't
cloud's
have to-
well, I'm just asking because
Mm.
Filnyr can see through darkness, but not through fog.
But not through fog.
So I'm just trying to figure out
Maybe
what
you should just
Filnyr
drop
would
it.
know. Or he's literally just holding
mean-
on and listening for clues.
Your friends are both blind.
I knew this Schnobik character was going to be a real dickhead. Mechanically, too.
Yeah. Man, I've never been gladder in my life that I took the lucky feat.
Yeah. Well, so wait, where are we? Wait, why does she take the damage?
It
This
was
is
her turn.
when she cast that disintegrate.
It was-
that was the start of
that
her
was
turn
her
that you
turn.
forgot to do it.
Mhm.
I forgot to do it.
And
Yeah,
we did
all
at
right.
the end of her
It's-
turn.
Mhm.
It is it's Filnyr's turn.
Was she concentrating
Wait
on
a minute.
anything?
Wait a minute. I have not gone in forever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Ionus.
That was
Ionis.
Should've
it
been
was
after
Filnyr
me.
that
You
went.
got-
The dragon
you-
went,
Okay.
and then
You got so excited to disintegrate.
I got so excited to disintegrate. It's true. Okay, Ionus, can we go back to you? Let's just ignore her turn entirely.
Nah,
and
man.
And then she'll just do a
I'll let-
it's all good. I'll be
redo of
nice
it?
to you,
Yeah.
Tom. She can have her turn. It's fine. That turn, we can say that turn is canon.
Okay. All right.
It was
Whatever.
canon. It was a canon event, Tom.
All right.
All right.
I'm blind.
What is it? Oh, man. Wait, has everybody here seen Across the Spider-Verse?
Oh yeah.
I haven't.
Oh, Tom. Come
Tom
on,
still
Tom.
didn't see it. God
Tom
damn
still
it.
hasn't seen it.
Come on, Tom.
I know.
I was like, we
Sorry.
may have just fucked things up because I think Sam's character getting disintegrated is a canon event.
Tom,
We
you'll
may
get
have-
that like next week when you go see Spider.
We
Okay.
may have upset the balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm blind. Before I went blind, it looked like Schnobik had this wizard
Wait, why are
well
you
in
blind?
hand.
You're not in
I
there.
can't see I can't see anything through the maddening darkness except this.
You can't see through the maddening
Except
darkness,
this-
but you're not blind. You see everything around
You just
it.
see a massive globe of
I
blackness.
just see.
And you're so mad about it.
I'm just blind to whatever's there. Can I see the dragon at all?
no,
No feet.
It's-
no tail.
it's completely encompassed. In it.
His hand is still
No, the hand is
though,
in
right? So
there,
it means
and I've got it grappled, and I can squeeze it, which I will. But I'd like to throw something at it and squeeze it.
Oh,
But you know, he can't see it, so when he squeezes it, it sort of feels like someone else is squeezing it.
You can see the dragon's.
No, Tom said I
the
can't see
dragon's
anything.
No, the dragon's 10 feet off the ground. I made
Yeah,
the
you made the
10 feet
sphere
off the
10
ground.
feet off the ground, so I can't see anything.
question.
Uh-huh.
You can still try to pull him
It's
down, though.
on your turn. I think that the old hand probably needs to make a save too.
Oh, it doesn't.
yeah.
It doesn't. The hand. It's a
doesn't-
wisdom save.
Does
But
it
the
take
hand
damage
doesn't
from
even
psychic
have wisdom.
damage?
It
Is
has a strength.
Is it a creature?
It has a strength.
If it's not a
score,
creature, it doesn't
It
matter.
has a strength score and a dex score, and that's it.
Is it a creature?
And it has hit points too.
It has
right?
hit
It does
points,
have
but it's
hit
not a creature. It
points,
can't
but-
take psychic damage because it doesn't have a brain.
They don't have a brain, yo.
Let's
Does it-
split the difference and just
does
have him
it-
take the damage.
Does it list any like damage resistances or immunities
No.
on it?
It just
No,
gave it
it's
a
just
strength score and a dex
dex.
score.
Okay. All right. Whatever. Go. Do it.
Okay, I don't want. I like what's happening. I can hear things screaming in there, except my brother's in there, which is going to actually piss me off. Be like, Filnyr, what the hell are you doing? I'm gonna
This darkness is maddening.
move the dragon down. I'm gonna move the dragon's face down out of the darkness,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hit it again with 70 damage out of the wand.
Is this like the hokey pokey where if his head is out, he's out?
The head is out. I can aim
Oh,
at the
the
head.
maddening darkness.
It's a 15 foot by 15 foot by 15 foot creature, you said, right? So
Yeah, but
Well,
it's
here's the
psychic
thing.
damage.
Yeah, is if his tail is in maddening darkness, does it really affect his brain?
I think it's not going to affect
Listen.
his brain.
John can move it back up when he's
Yeah,
done.
I just need to
Well-
hit it. I just moved it down a second. I
Peekaboo,
just moved it
blast.
down. I
Boom!
just moved it
Smash
down
your
for
head
a
in the
second.
floor. Boom! Boom!
I hit it,
He's got what 60
and
feet
then
of
I
movement,
moved
right?
it back into the maddening darkness. You got to
Okay.
let me finish my
Do it.
turn, Tom.
Sorry.
70
Do
auto
it.
70, and I'm also going to squeeze him by the neck. And since I have it grappled, I can squeeze for 2d6 plus 5. So I'm going to roll. Let me see.
That's a lot of damage.
I don't even
Now,
have
would
any
we call
D6s.
this choking the dragon or draining the lizard?
Well, he's a lion-looking dragon. He's a dragon
Yeah.
lion.
Well, I'm going to choke him out. Is what I'm going to
Yeah.
do. Okay, so that's going to be 10 damage. So 80 damage total.
So he took 10 more damage here from
Yeah,
this.
70 from the magic missiles, and then I choked him.
Yeah, he just takes
I mean, I was like that 10 like for a dragon that's like autoerotic.
it. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
He's like that. I just do that for fun on the weekends. Yeah.
I mean, so you drag him down out of the maddening darkness. You see his face. I'm going to say that you actually do it by slamming him on the ground. You're not actually squeezing him, choking him out. You're actually just slamming him on the ground. And you can see that like his right eye that is slammed to the ground becomes like bloodshot, and he looks like he's probably not seen out of that eye anymore. Schnobik, you're going to need to give me a DC 15 acrobatics check to stay on him
I have been waiting
as
my
he
whole
slams
life
him down to the
for
ground.
you to say that.
It's only like 10, 15.
36.
Oh my god, plus 17.
I don't think I've ever seen a score that high.
Wow.
Why is it plus
Expertise.
17?
Because I have expertise in acrobatics and I have a 20 dex and my proficiency bonus is 6.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I stay the fuck on.
If it's possible, you have a better grip on him now that Ionus moved him just the right way to let it. Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
I slammed him to the ground, and his head is now back in the maddening darkness.
Okay. That wasn't very sporting of you, but that's fine.
We gotta get rid of it. It's the only thing I can see.
Now,
and it's,
do I take another turn for her?
No.
Okay. Filnyr, it's you.
Okay.
Oh, although I will take an extra turn of
Does when did the dragon get a
actions.
turn?
Dragon has not gone yet. Helsputh and the dragon are going to take a legendary action, though.
Wait, now we keep calling it a dragon, and I feel like this is painting the wrong picture in our listeners' head. So even if we wouldn't know what this thing is called, can you tell us what it's called?
It's called an adult boreal dragon.
Oh, okay.
An adult.
So it is a dragon. Never mind.
It is dragon, but it looks like a lion. It looks
Don't
more
listen
like a
to me.
lion than a dragon.
It's a fuzzy dragon.
It's a fuzzy,
It's
like
Falcor.
ancient looking. Yes, there you go. All right, so
Atreyu!
let me roll this thing here on her. She's used up her orbs. You're gonna get some more out. Okay, all right, that's good. She got 9 more circling around her, and the dragon is going to use... He only has 1 legendary action left. He is going to... I think he's going to bite at the hand.
AC 20.
Okay, well, let me just roll first. 26.
Oh, you got it.
Oh.
You got it.
Oh.
It's all right.
All
It's
right.
got like 100 HP.
You're never supposed to bite the hand that chokes you.
Well, I think it just depends.
Tim, I'm
I think
trying
it
to
just
keep, I'm
depends.
trying
It's
to
like
keep
you're
the
a
HP a
Opinion,
secret,
man.
Tim.
No.
All right, here we go.
I wonder, how do you bite something that's like around your neck?
Oh, that's not as good as I thought it was going to be. 18 damage. Damn.
All right.
4, 4, and 2 on the 3d10. How many hit points does that hand have left? Asking for a friend.
Lot.
Ugh. Okay. All right. But it is now
if you must know, the hand takes my max HP.
That can't be right.
It can't be?
That's so much HP. Okay. It is Filnyr's turn. Did you already go? No.
No, I did not go. It's not the dragon's turn yet, correct? So,
Dragon is after you.
okay. All right. I'm still concentrating on this darkness, but I can see through it. But the fog is still there. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck.
Filnyr's
So dumb.
hints at Schnobik have fallen on deaf ears.
Yeah, right.
All he needs to do is shout, "I can't see through the fog!"
He just won't do it.
Too mild-mannered.
Too mild-mannered killing machine.
So let's see. Hold on.
Reminds me of one of my favorite lines from Doctor Strange and Mr. Norrell. He's like, could a magician kill a man with magic? Well,
A magician could.
a magician might, but a gentleman never could.
Okay, so I can see part of the dragon. Yes.
No. Well,
it's-
yeah. Well, he
'Cause
put
I
it
can
up
see
in the
through the
fog.
darkness.
He put it up
What?
in the fog again. I don't think you can see it.
God damn it. Schnobik, the darkness covers the fog. Get rid of the fog.
Okay, I dropped my concentration.
And you see him in all his glory now.
Okay.
In the darkness.
And how far
Because
away?
you could not see through the fog within the darkness.
That's
no.
right.
Exactly. But now I can see perfectly.
You're only like you 50, 60 feet away, I think.
I was
right?
60 feet
Yeah,
last
60 feet away.
last time. I hadn't moved closer.
Oh, wait. Who failed their wisdom saving throw and still had a turn and didn't run away? I believe
that
that
was me.
Ionus. Oh,
No,
that's
No,
Filnyr.
that was me. So do I need to run away? Is that what
Yeah.
I need to do? Okay.
Yeah, you got to run away.
I
Do have
thought
to
with
dash,
frightened,
or do I have to just walk? What are the rules?
Let me look at the frightened
I think you have to
condition here.
drop
I thought it was
everything
just
too,
you
Filnyr.
couldn't. I thought it was just that you couldn't move closer to him.
I think
Let's
that's
see here.
probably right. Fear spell. you move
Disadvantage on
away.
ability checks and attack rolls.
Wait, leave the fog! Leave the fog!
While the source of his fear
Is
is
visible,
within line
right.
of sight. You're suddenly so frightened of him now that you can see him again.
Wait, leave the fog. Leave the fog. I can't see through the fog. Ah! I don't like what I see.
So what do I have to do here?
You can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear, and you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Against it?
Yeah.
Against
now
anything
against
while
anything.
it is in your line of
Yes.
sight.
That's right.
So if I try to attack Helsputh, it's with disadvantage.
That's
Yep.
correct. Yeah.
Your hand shakes
My hand
as you
shakes.
try to cast your Eldritch Blast.
Listen, it was going to be it is with disadvantage before in the fog anyway.
That's true. So let's do this. Let's cast Hex. Oh wait, no, that's concentration. I don't want to do that. And I can't get close enough to cast Hexblade's Curse because if I recall correctly, that's 30 feet. Yeah, 30 feet. Okay. Well, I can see Helsputh and I can see this dragon thing. And I'm not going to move any closer, and I'm going to hold on to Maddening Darkness for sure.
Okay.
So I guess I am going to Eldritch Blast Helsputh.
Okay.
So it'll be with disadvantage because
I think you can still hit.
she is on the dragon. And I get 3 or 4. Wait, is it 3 or 4 now? 17th level, 4 beams.
That's crazy.
Yes.
So, yes. So, disadvantage, it's like 2 straight rolls. Here we go.
26 on disadvantage.
Yep.
Jesus, that is going to hit.
Okay. That is 6 force damage. Plus, wait, I have Agonizing Blast.
Do you get to like push her or pull her?
So it should be plus 5.
Okay,
I don't know why that's
11.
not on. So 11, and then I'm double checking my. I think I got rid of that push pull. Yes, I did. Okay, so that's blast number 1. So let's do blast number 2.
Okay,
14.
that's a miss.
Blast number 3. 19.
That's a hit.
All right. 13 force damage.
Oh man.
And the last blast, 15 to hit.
Oh, let me look. That's a miss.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of damage. That's the end of your turn.
Yep. Whose turn is starting?
So she snaps her fingers, and all 9 of those orbs rush to her and begin to close her wounds up. And let me. All right, so her wounds begin to close back up. She was looking really messed up, Schnobik, in there, and Filnyr. I guess you could see her too. And they begin to close back up, but she can't see you anymore. And
So all her orbs are gone.
her orbs
She
are all
has such smooth orbs.
gone. Yes. And it is now the dragon's turn, and he needs to do another saving throw. Right?
Wait a second. Does she still have 9 orbs?
If it's his
I
turn,
thought she throw a few at me.
She didn't throw any at you after she got the 9 orbs. She got the 9 orbs up and then had to wait for.
It felt like she did, but okay.
Yeah, she did it.
so yes, it is. If it's the dragon start of the dragon's turn, he's got to do a saving throw, DC 19 Wisdom save.
And let's roll some damage.
All right.
33. Damn it, under average.
Okay. 28.
What?
Wow.
Saved for
Fucking
half.
A. All right. All right. Here we go.
Dragons are
Now
pretty
it's happening.
wise, huh?
Now it's about to get serious up in this. All right, that's 16. Wow. This guy's not doing great. All right. Strength on strength. He's breaking out of this
Breaking
thing.
out.
He's breaking out. He's breaking
Let's
out.
do it, baby.
Strength on strength. Athletics.
That will be a 23.
Oh, fuck. You got to be kidding me right now. I rolled a 5.
My hand is too mighty.
That's 18. Oh, so bad. Don't you guys want to have a conversation with Helsputh though? Like,
not if she's going to attack us.
She
while
didn't
we're
want to have a
asleep.
conversation with. Yeah, she tried to
burn you out the way you did that.
It's
that
over.
Tower
she
of
wanted us
Men.
to die in a fire. That's
Just
like
like
the
you
worst way.
I know. She's just giving you back your medicine.
I was going to say, we've inflicted on hundreds of people.
Yeah.
We should know.
Okay.
But hey, when they were burning up, that woman chopped Jonas up like he was Swiss cheese or something. Like she just so that's what happens.
All right. I'm going to do this. She is going to, at the end of his turn, she gets another 9 orbs. And let's see here. Ionus, where are you? You are
Not 100% sure. I ran to within 100.
passive perception. What's your passive perception?
10.
Oh, okay. Let me just see. Fuck. I rolled a natural 1 for stealth. So you do see Florn Gershon comes out of the library where Filnyr had been standing, and he moves out into the square, and you see that he has his left hand is sort of up in the air, and about 6 inches below his hand floats the Godstone. And it is writhing with electrical impulses, and it's like one of those glass Tesla orbs with the lightning sort of arcing to his hand and around, and he comes out, and you see that he sort of takes stock of what's happening here. Yeah, fuck it.
I don't like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he says he sees what's happening here, and he just says, "Speak of Lakenhearth. Speak of Lakenhearth." And he says it loud enough for you to hear, and you see that from the orb.
Is it possible to tell who he's talking to? Or do we need to? I don't even know who sees him come out. I'm right there.
He shoots a lightning bolt at you, Ionus.
How far away is he?
He is 100 feet away from you.
Shit.
It is a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Do you have absorb elements?
Not yet. 13.
Okay. It is overchanneled.
I'm going to use a luck point.
And you will take 80 lightning
I'm
damage.
going to use a luck point.
Okay.
Nope. That's no good.
And when it hits you,
kaboom!
It streaks toward Filnyr.
Bullshit.
And
Like
Wait,
some
I'm right
kind
next
of,
to. I'm right next to Florn. It can go 100 feet.
it goes 100 feet, and then it arcs back 30 feet. You further away from Ionus than 30 feet?
I was 60 feet from the monster. You said I was right near the library.
Yeah, and he can't see anybody else. Oh, fuck it. So he just used a 6th level spot just for 80 measly
80 measly hit points.
on Ionus. And he says, "Speak Lakenhearth and get the fuck out of my town, you murderer." And he says, "Helsputh, he's out here. He did. I've seen him do this darkness thing before. It's the wizard."
We should all be sweating right now. We're just fucking chuckling our asses off at this.
Oh, yeah. I've
Well
had my
done,
eye
Tom.
on this kid for a minute, and I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
That fucking hurt.
Schnobik, it's you.
Oh, so he's got to do a saving throw. He's still in the darkness.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, DC 19. Under average. Goddamn. 34.
It's good against him.
Yeah.
It's your pally
Well,
over
yeah.
here.
Well, 11. So he's going to take it. Absorb element. Oh, no, you can't psychic.
No, but I could do my mental barrier again. But then I eat my reaction.
Well, I'll tell you this. Helsputh has nothing good left.
Right. Oh, I mean, nothing good for us, for sure, right?
Yes, well, for sure that. But
I got Florn. Don't worry about it.
Fucking punk ass motherfucking.
Shit.
All right, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna eat the 34.
Okay.
7. God damn. I needed every single hit point. How far up in the air are we now?
We're 10 feet. I mean, he
only
just
about
moved
10
you back up in the thing, yeah.
But I mean, we're on the back of the dragon.
Yes,
And the
so-
dragon is 10 feet in the air.
So 20 feet. Let's say you're
20 feet?
25
Okay.
feet, because he's, yeah.
If you're at the tip top of the dragon's shoulders or whatever.
Yeah.
If I take Helsputh to the ground, she gets out of the maddening darkness. Yeah, I heard Florin and I heard the kaboom.
Yeah. And it
But-
did not hit you guys. It did not hit the dragon or
Yeah,
Helsputh.
And I still feel like, yeah. Oh, but I did hear Ionus go, ow! All right, fuck it. I jump off of the back of the dragon and in the air cast lightning lure at Helsputh.
Wow. Nice. All right. What is it? What's the DC on this?
DC 17 strength saving throw
There's just
with
no way.
disadvantage.
There's no way.
Disadvantage.
She just take 20 and a 18. She doesn't even have a bonus on strength at all. All right, here we go. Yeah, she fails. 7.
So she takes 48 damage.
4d8.
4d8.
Yeah.
Let's
not get carried away.
That's the only number of dice that makes it confusing.
Yes.
She takes 21 damage
Nice rolls.
That's
and
great.
is pulled 10 feet to me.
All right. So she's going to fall 25 feet. So she'll take another 2d6 falling damage.
As will I.
Yeah.
So for me, that's 8 damage.
Yeah, but I can get you up.
Ten. Oh my God. She's so messed up. And she lands and you're out of the maddening darkness on the ground. You see Ionus. He is next to death. His whatever small amount of hair he had on his head is singed and burning. She is a bloody mess on the ground. And Florn the Godstone is larger than it was before. It's seemingly, and it's floating above the ground. And he looks like he's ready to murder everybody in this town. And you still have movement left, I guess.
I will use that movement to stand up because we both land prone.
Yep.
And I will strike downward with my rapier at advantage. That's a natural 20.
Oh my
Damn.
God. Okay. All right.
Wait, you can do that? You can use an action for lightning lure and an action to attack?
That's his
I
specialty.
bonus action attack after
Fuck
if I
yes.
cast a cantrip with my action.
God damn, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's 16 piercing damage.
Damn, it's not enough. Can you smite something?
Nah, that's
Blow
all.
her up?
That's all I got in the tank.
Tell me how you end her life.
Oh!
I look down sadly and just sort of gently stab her with the spear and I say, no hard feelings.
Feelings hard. And she perishes and her body remains. All right. The dragon
Okay. Legendary action.
is going to, yeah, fuck it. He knows she's dead. He is going to breathe fire in that direction. Actually, no, it's not fire. What is this thing? What is this thing that he has? Oh no, he can't use it as a legendary action. He can only tail attack or wing attack. He is going to tail it. No, he's gonna tail attack. The hand. The stupid fucking
the
hand.
hand.
The stupid fucking
You
hand.
can talk to the hand.
This is just so. This hand, 19.
Misses.
Okay. All right. And it is Ionus' turn.
All right. How far am I from cover?
I mean, far.
Okay.
2,000 feet. 2 miles.
Florence in a force cage. 2 miles. This motherfucker.
2 miles, my ass.
Talk
I was
your
like,
shit.
I'm 10 feet from Florin. He's good on the other side of
Talk
this
your
building.
shit. Florence in a force cage. Solid box.
That was gonna be my
Wait,
next
you're
move.
casting.
I am casting.
And he's
casting.
100 feet
He's
away.
100 feet away.
Oh, shit. How far is
Yeah,
counterspell?
60 feet.
dude.
Oh, fuck.
Florence in a force cage.
And Florin just immediately starts banging on the thing. He's like, I'll get you.
Not again.
This is so terrible.
Hit me with fucking 80 damage. Sit down.
I
Literally, that was my next move. I was just like, that's what's happening. Not now.
Not now.
Child.
God damn it, I have a dragon to deal with. You sit.
did I look that frustrated when I was put in a force cage?
All right. It's Filnyr.
Okay, and there's still a dragon up in the air that I can see,
That you have well in hand.
that I have well in hand. I mean, he's
Literally.
going to just take the damage and die, but I guess we should speed up the process, right? Yeah, I don't want to get any closer to him, so I'm just going to blast him. And if I'm not mistaken, it's at straight roll because I can see him
Yeah,
and he can
Yep.
see me.
that's
So I'm
right.
60 feet away. All right, so straight roll, Eldritch Blast. 29 to hit. 10 damage.
Kaboom.
Next one. 28 to hit.
Hit.
6 damage. Oh, that's terrible. 6 damage. Next one. 21 to hit.
That's, wait a second. Yeah, that's a hit.
10 damage.
Oh my God.
And the fourth blast.
Oh my God.
26 to hit.
It's a hit.
Another 10 damage. Wow, rolling
Nice.
fives.
I was gonna say.
So, you blast him, and you can see the light go out of his eye, but he's still up in the air flying somehow. And you realize that Ionus's hand is the only thing keeping him up off the ground.
Just a wet noodle.
Just a wet noodle in his like giant hand.
So as I see that, okay, I'm not going to drop the darkness just in case this is like some sort of deceptive bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But I will holler. I think the dragon's done. Ionus, just relax.
As is the Pyromancer. What is Florn doing?
Betraying us.
Goddamn boy just attacked me with a giant lightning bolt. I fear he.
You can't betray your enemy.
I fear he knows what I have forgotten.
The one thing I was going to do, John, that you didn't do was try to put the force cage between his hand and the Godstone.
I don't.
Shunt one to the opposite side of the other.
I don't know if I can.
too
Well,
late.
if I can do that.
It is. It's the end of your turn. To be fair,
Well, I'm gonna drop the dragon. Are we?
Okay,
We're not
but
out
it's
of initiative.
We're not out of initiative. It is Florin's turn.
All right,
Yeah, he can try to get out.
Whose force cage is
it's
this?
mine.
John's.
Remind me. Okay.
Ionus's.
Okay. And this is a charisma save.
Charisma saving throw.
He's a charisma caster, isn't he?
He's a charisma
Yes.
caster.
Might be better at it now.
And yes.
And he gets some kind of Godstone bonus.
Yep. Here we go. All right.
Should have run for cover anyway.
You should have.
Now, this should be +7. He begins casting. There's nothing you can do in the thing.
Nothing we can do
You
about
can't
it.
counterspell him in the thing.
The only spells that he can do are not going to be interrupted, and he can get out
Okay.
if he succeeds on the DC. Which
What's
is
my
what?
DC again?
19.
Fuck.
Yes.
13. All right. Still an initiative.
Whose turn is it?
It is Schnobik's.
So as soon as I see that dragon flop to the ground, I will lose the darkness.
Okay.
I walk over. When have we been your enemy?
Since you first sacked my town, I have no problems with you, vampire.
Well,
Those two. And Abel. They sacked my town. They killed everybody.
how many towns have you sacked?
Me?
Yes.
I'm 16 years old. Only one.
And the people who live in this town. War is war. I wouldn't think you would take it so personally.
That seems like a lot more than 6 seconds, vampire. I'm getting out of this goddamn thing.
I shall end my turn and ready a rapier blow.
Okay.
Uh,
All right, Ionus, it's you.
I'm just gonna put my head in my
Sorry, I'm
hands.
still laughing about. I'm 16. Only
Only
one.
This is actually where you should cast Tiny Hut and just go inside the tiny hut, because then he can't fuck with you.
I mean, I will. I'm just gonna say, Florn. I mean, he still could fuck with me, but Florn, I only recently found out what I did, and I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am. I am sorry. We were at war. I didn't know who you were. I don't even know who I am anymore. My mind was wiped, Lord. I know this sounds ridiculous. If you only knew what was really happening.
I know enough, wizard. And I just want to tell you, it was supposed to be you that got disintegrated by that lich, not Abel.
I walk over to behind one of the buildings and begin casting Lima's Tiny Hut.
All right, Filnyr, it's you.
Florn, it is impossible for me to reconcile everything that has happened. But for what it is worth, I am sorry. And I'll just sit down.
You always seemed like a nice sort, and I don't understand how you got mixed up with a noble like that from the north. But mixed up you are. And there's more than just Helsputh coming this way.
Oh, really?
I can't imagine there would be anything more fearsome than Helsputh that you could have at your disposal.
I don't have any of them at my disposal. There's a lot of people out there that don't want you to succeed at whatever the hell it is you're doing.
Saving your lives.
She told me you'd say that.
Because it is the truth.
She brought back people from the dead in this very village just because we asked her to. What have you done? You sacked my village. You fight for Oglethorpe.
What? I do not fight for Oglethorpe.
Well, that was the ship that you were on when you sunk the ship with my daddy on it. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Florn, if there's anything you know, it is that alliances change. Ask any of your residents. 1 year they fight for Hark because the pay is better. The next year they fight for Adair. They care not, they just fight for the wages. The situation has changed. The entire Gilbrain is at risk. The lives of everyone that you know and love are at risk.
So what's new?
They could all be wiped out in an instant.
26 charisma saving throw. He and the orb and the godstone blink out, and he is nowhere to be seen.
What's happening over there? Is he still there?
He's gone.
Shit.
Last time he used that trick, he went to Lakeshire.
Lakeshire?
Yes. He has taken the Godstone and somehow, likely because of Tempest, amplifies his powers.
Filnyr, we've got to get that thing away from him.
Of course.
I deserve his retribution. But
Yes, we both do. Clearly we know what's happened, and he knows what's happened, though he did not tell us before. Clever bastard.
I think we need to save him.
How?
I don't know what that stone is doing to him. We don't know. Neither one of us could do what he's doing. I just don't.
Oh my god. I've had an idea. Do you think perhaps Grumsh has returned?
Is he coming here?
No. I don't know why he would. But if somehow he returned to the Godstone and imparted his hatred of us into Flawn and delivered him power, I don't know why Tempest would deliver him power. Abel was on our side.
I fear we have to go in and find out what's really happening.
But how?
I don't know. I know the plane shift spell. Perhaps if we can get it away from him, I can get us in there.
Need I remind both of you that we are on the eve of a battle where the very world hangs in the balance.
Schnobik, didn't you just say it is the people we are trying to save? This is a person. This is one of those people.
Yes, but if you get the Godstone away from him and Havis Corvair rides roughshod over this land, we will all die regardless.
Well, we've just lost our lieutenant.
Yes.
Quite the mutiny, if ever there was one.
I'm looking around at the people in the plaza. Are they regaining consciousness? Are their eyes looking better?
Yeah, how's Rolo?
Rolo looks really messed up. He is still, he's still unconscious.
But he's not dead.
Not dead. Rolo's not dead. Felipe's not dead.
I'm going to go.
Stefania may be dead.
With Florn turned against us, how many of these people can we trust?
I don't know if we can trust any. We may have lost our entire army. You're talking about going after Havis Corvair with what?
I look at my bloody sword and at Helsputh the Pyromancer on the ground, and I shrug.
Schnobik, I fear you might be letting your new abilities go to your head. There's still only 3 of us. I don't care how powerful we are. 3 versus 1,000.
Yes, that's we would certainly be on the wrong end of the action economy.
Filnyr looks out at I'm sure there's still like townsfolk now that the cacophony has quieted. Now probably coming out to check.
Yeah, people are coming out now, and they're picking up where they left off. A lot of these people are trained warriors, and they've been in a lot of the battles, and they are trying to put out that fire before the whole town burns down. The innkeeper comes up and says, Ionus, Filnyr, is there anything you can do? The windmill, we have to put this fire out. Is there anything you can do?
I cannot create water.
I could put more fire on it.
We can set up a line. Do you have buckets to the lake?
Yes. Many of the people who were doing the bucket duty are dead.
I can help a few that are on the border.
I hope they are merely incapacitated, but yes, let's get some water.
How tall is the tower?
60 feet.
You make a sleet storm? That should do it.
Yeah, but it's only a 20-foot tall cylinder, 40-foot radius.
Yeah, but doing it in the bottom is probably might do
Would
it.
you allow it to surround the tower?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ionus is going to cast Sleet Storm on the tower, and that should the fire should turn that to rain.
Yep. That's great. Okay. All right. So we'll allow this. So the bucket brigades are moving over to it, and they just sort of like stand back as your magic finally starts to make a difference in this thing. And Yvonne, who is the tavern owner, she says, "We have many dead, but praise Tempest, many more are alive. We're going to need to call in the clerics. We're going to need to call in the dwarves.
Yes.
Yes,
you will.
They're much better healers than anyone here."
Yvonne, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Did Flawn say anything about us, about our return?
I mean, today? When?
In the past few days. Did he give any indication that he would try to harm us, try to turn any townsfolk? Was there any chatter in the inn?
No, the boy is strange. I would say that you lot like him better than anyone who lives here.
It's fucked up, man. It's so fucked.
Well, Yvonne, these two, and I point to Ionus and Filnyr, turns out they only recently recovered memories that they were part of the army that sacked this town a few years ago.
Yes.
I trust no one here will take that personally.
No one will. That things happen.
Yes.
Our old war chief, Margaret of Lakenhearth, she fought against us. She raided us because she was in the Adaran army and we had sent too many troops to Hark. These things happen. We're all mercenaries in this awful war.
Well, the boy seems to have taken it rather hard.
Well, he's a boy and he's always in those books.
Yes, those books.
Filnir's gonna walk over to Felipe.
Ionus, will you accompany me to the library?
Is there a library?
Florence Library.
And that's...
I'm sorry, Florence Library.
How close is that to the tower, to the windmill, Tom?
There's 6 or 7 buildings between the windmill and the library.
I never thought I would see you use your magic to put out a fire, brother.
Well, if I want to stop them, I need to learn how to get rid of them.
That may be the wisest thing I've ever heard you say.
Yes, let us go to this library and see what this boy has gotten himself into.
So Felipe is unconscious when you get to him. He's still breathing. He's very messed up. You recognize the wounds to be radiant magic wounds.
Is there any indication to me whether they would persist after bringing him back from unconsciousness?
His eyes look like they've been burned out. Like he's in need of a serious healer for them.
I have 2 choices. So the question is whether I need to use one or both of like dispel magic to end the radiance, or if this is like a curse.
Instantaneous, like this is blinding.
It's not a magical effect. He's
blind. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. As are most people in the square who are unconscious or dead.
Right. But he's unconscious, so he's stable. So a healing word doesn't really do much either.
Well, it'll bring him up.
Yeah.
It'll make him conscious. But
so I will cast a healing word on Felipe. Felipe, it is Filnyr. You
Filnyr
likely cannot see.
It's very bad. she hit me with these orbs over and over again, and then she flicked her fingers and they all exploded in a blinding light.
She has been dealt with.
That sounds like it would have been terrible.
It would have been so bad and amazing, and I had some descriptions ready for it. Whatever, it's cool. Yeah. Yes, I was bringing buckets with Bennett Woodson, the shipbuilder, and the poor lad, I'm sure, is dead. It blew us both off our feet.
Just sit, relax. We are bringing dwarven clerics to help remedy you. I just wanted to make sure you survived and were conscious.
We were gathering in the square when she landed. Ionus told us to be ready, and he said something to me about Florn and the Godstone, and it got me thinking, and I didn't feel right. I sent some of my troops out in the woods, just in case.
Do you have any healers among your troops?
Druids. A few. I can send to them. I think I can still do that.
Have them come back. There are many unconscious and without their eyesight.
And he holds his hand out and he whispers into his hand, and a sparrow forms in his hand. And he whispers into the sparrow's ear something and flicks it off his hand, and it flies to the south. He says, they will be here soon.
I'm going to walk over to Rollo and do another healing word on him, and kind of go through
all the accents Tom has at his disposal.
Yes, yeah. Well, listen, there's 998 more.
Well, Rollo's like, oh, I was on a ship and I was just waxing my dick.
You were scrubbing the deck, were you?
I was scrubbing my dick, and it was awful.
Well, you are with us. If you cannot see, do not try to move. We will bring healers to you. They will restore your vision.
Oh, Filnyr, it's too much. Hey, I can't do it. I can't do the New Zealand accent.
I think since you saw that deck commercial, though, it's you've got it. You got
I got
the
it.
idea.
Yeah, but I can only talk about cleaning up my dick, and however all the neighbors want to get on my dick.
Listen, all you got to do is all the short A's become E's, right? Like Adam, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had 20 or 30 people on my dick.
I agree, Tom. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, John. That's really sweet of you. You're a nice guy.
I was on the dick of a boat the other day.
Yeah. It was both a big dick and a big boat.
It was a big white dick.
Jesus.
A little rough. We were barefoot.
At the risk of sending this tangent further away from a very dramatic moment that Tim was having with our injured sniper. In the movie Don't Tell Her It's Me, they encourage Steve Guttenberg to adopt a New Zealand accent because nobody knows what it's supposed to sound like. So no one will know that his is terrible.
It's probably one of the safer ones.
When she's making him over to be like a romance novel protagonist.
Awesome.
So his name is Lobo. He hunts alone.
Lobo. He hunts alone.
It's a good movie. You should.
Yep. All right. So I've got one. I don't know if there's anybody else I recognize. If I go over to
Yvonne.
No, not Yvonne.
Stefania.
That's I was like blanking on it. Does she have a pulse? You can do a medicine check if you need.
You can do your medicine check, but you see that when you first saw her on the ground, she looked like an elf, and now she looks like a goblin, and she's dead. And as you check pulses of lots of people who are still here, most of them are dead. the Bucket Brigade, who is clearly the first on the scene, almost all of them are dead. You're looking at probably 30 people who are dead here in the square.
Lakenhearthers, I'm sorry that Helsputh came to find us in your tower. This was not our intent. Our intent was to keep you all safe, and clearly we have failed. Your Mayor, Flawn, is gone for the moment. He may be back. And if I had to guess, he would pin the blame on all of this on us. And you may also already have pinned the blame on us, but know from our hearts that our goal was to save you and to save everyone from the threats that are yet undealt with. And we still plan to do that. We ask for your support. We truly mean you no harm. And we hope that you will support us in saving the Gilbrain from these threats, though you know not what they are.
It's a few people who are stopping to listen to you, and Yvonne's there, and she just says, "We're here with you. Our soldiers will give you their swords, but we do hope this is it. We've had a lot of people come to this town recruiting us and telling us this is the big one. This is the big one that's going to end it all. So you'll forgive me if I don't. I mean, I trust you, half-elf. But there have been others like you in the past."
Filnyr thinks, I wonder how much like me. But he doesn't say it aloud. Collect yourselves. Let us heal those who can be healed. And bury those who cannot.
We'll do it.
And let us know how we can be of service.
When those healers come, send them to the tavern. That's where we'll be collecting the ones that are still breathing.
Very well.
All right. So that's people are picking up dead, moving them to the middle of the square, wrapping them up, taking the ones that are still breathing into the tavern, and eventually the dwarves show up and they move right past you to the tavern, and Felipe's 2 druid healers show up as well, and you can see that he's having some pretty serious conversations with them about what's happened and what they're what's next for them. And he comes over to you, Filnyr, and he says, "Well, so they think I can fix my eyes, but it's going to take a lot to fix the other's eyes. I asked them to do me, and they said that Rolo might be better because I'm a leader, and maybe I'm not needed as much in the fight. But
what is it they need? Resources?
Materials.
Such as?
That one over there," and he points to a very leggy furbolg from the forest. This
Furbolg,
furry forest creature. He says, "That one over there can return life to a few people. I say a few. It's because he'd have to rest and get himself right with the forest, and by then they'll be too far gone."
Yes.
I think you should choose who he does it to, who he brings up. It can just be two of them.
Just two.
And they're gathering over there. Maybe you get Yvonne or someone to help you figure out who's who in this town.
I will point out Stefania.
Yeah.
And then I will go talk to Yvonne.
All right.
Yvonne, in Flon's absence, and I know this will be difficult, who among those that perished was the most important to the town? Is there one that they townsfolk might look up to?
She thinks a little bit. She says, well, I think we've got the head of the different communes here. I used to be the boating commune and fishing commune head. Bennett Woodson's in charge of the ship builders. He's that one over there, dead. But Garth of Lakenhearth, he's the one over there. He's the head of the temple. Might be him. He can heal also. But nobody much likes him.
Well, I suppose they will change their feelings about him if he brings them back to life, huh?
I don't think he can bring him back to life, but he can patch him up real good. If it was me, I'd do Bennett. I think Bennett could be, I think he might make a good mayor, actually. If Florence not coming back.
If Florn comes back, I would be worried about the town's safety, especially if we are here. I think we will make ourselves scarce as soon as we can. And I'll holler over Bennett, and I'll point to that one.
Yeah. And then the townsfolk sort of nod in agreement, knowing what you're doing. All right, in the library. So you've been in here before.
You keep saying you.
Both of
We
you.
can't tell who you're looking
The
at.
two of
Okay.
you. The
All
two of you have both been in here before.
Yes.
It is the first time that Schnobik is seeing all of the illithid rods that contain the history of the Gilbrain and other things on them, which Florn had obviously been doing a lot of studying, and he had been translating those, at least several pages worth of them is what he's been working on most recently.
Can we read the translations?
You can read the translations. Yeah. I mean, they're all like straight translations. So some of it doesn't make total sense. But he had gone deep into the bending of demiplanes. Like, this is exactly on point to what you all have been up to and discovering. And it looks like, at least if his translations are to be believed, that he has the illithids, whether or not they were brought here by Filnyr himself, or if part of what you've been told is true and they were brought here as prisoners into a prison realm, that they were smart to this and that they had been figuring this out little by little. And Florn was benefiting from that research as well.
Ionus, do you see anything here that might give us a clue to his plans or his state of mind?
It looks here that he might actually know the truth about everything that's happening, and he still, for some reason, chose to exact revenge.
Well, from what the townsfolk were saying, it sounds as though he has not been himself.
So Arcana checks for both of you as you flip through these things.
Ooh, if mine is higher, I'm going to rub it in the face so hard. 4. That is a natural 1.
22.
Okay. Yeah. So he has among the things that he was working on, there is a description of something that he is translating as expiration magic. And it is apparently what the Illithids use as a way of powering their magic when they are traveling between planes, when they don't understand how the weave works in a new plane as they go there. They have the ability to take life and power their spells. And this is what he was studying.
I believe this is something about exhalation magic. Various dangerous breaths and the sort.
No. Expiration magic. Looks like it's dealing with death.
Are you sure?
It says it. Look right here, clearly.
And could not a dangerous exhalation also cause death? So in a way, we are both right.
Moving on. The Godstone. The Godstone was teeming with souls. Has he found a way to channel the life within the Godstone to power his own magic?
Or has someone else figured it out for him?
I should have never left him alone with these. He's far too young.
What do the scrolls say about... So they power their spells with death. Is it possible that those souls would have an effect on the living?
Do we see anything about that, Tom? About the negative effects?
Ask me more. What was that? What would that mean, Sam? What are you asking?
Like, what special protections do the Illithids need to take when they are performing this kind of magic?
Yeah.
That Florn might have been careless with.
Yeah. So he has not translated all of these rods, but he has started all of them. And
just like a 16-year-old.
Yeah. And one of them, translated as, something very much like the cost of entry for expiration magic. And it has he has been meticulous in his numbering of these things, and it's number 19. And he has written in chalk on all the ends of these lead pipes, and one of them has 19 on it. Now, it's someone here. Are you able to read these things, John? I don't remember.
I'm not, but I think Schnobik has comprehend languages.
I draw my sword, and I look down at the last gem in the hilt. The last gift from my lady love, currently lost, and I smash it. And the red smoke rises up, and I breathe it in through my nostrils, and I say, I know Kung Fu. I say, I can read Illithid.
All right.
And I start pouring through the scroll.
Okay.
The original, not the translation.
The original,
I may compare the two.
Yeah. So scroll 19 is very clear that this kind of magic has its limits. And it is not just limited by the number of souls that you can harness in a weapon or an item, or, close enough to touch. Essentially, the cost of this is that you are eventually pulled into a demiplane that holds the souls that you have extinguished. And you become one of them to be tormented forever, is what this thing essentially says. Now, does comprehend languages allow you to understand nuance and sort of context and cultural cues?
No.
Because
it's really just the literal. I think it's
thing.
just the literal meaning.
So there's lots of things here.
Now, I think there's some debate about sort of idioms and figures of speech, but I'm able to extract any sort of surface meaning.
Yeah. So there's definitely some nuanced meaning here that is not literal.
But I can tell it's not that there's something that I'm not getting.
That's right. There's something here that you're not getting. And if you compare like Scroll 17, which is sort of how to channel directly from a charneled item, for instance, you see that your reading of it is not exactly the same as his, but he is making better sense of it. In other words, he is doing the full translations of both meaning and intent, or so it would seem.
Historical context.
Yes, that's right.
Well, it seems as though nothing good will come of this. and I reference the passage. Now, this is a passage that Florin had translated.
He did just the beginning of this. He was not interested in the cost of this.
This appears as though, like many a young man before him, he has gone off half-cocked before fully understanding the consequences of his actions. That also, to me, implies that whatever has overtaken him and kindled this hate in his heart, it was not these scrolls. His judgment was already affected when he was reading them.
Damn it.
Otherwise, he certainly would have translated the rest of the scroll labeled consequences for misuse of this magic.
Well, either way, we've got to get that stone away from him.
Yes.
So, the other thing in this room is a chest that matches your chest, Ionus.
Hey, isn't that chest like your chest?
Oh, look. Is it big or little?
It is the same. It's big. It's the full-size chest.
I walk up to it and I open it.
And it's red velvet on the inside. It is identical.
I put...
That's like cake?
No.
Is it cake?
I put my little one beside Schnobik. And I go to the big one and I touch it with my hand and I say, Hache volar.
And the big one shrinks and the little one gets big.
It's a grower, not a shower.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be a problem. But very interesting. I take...
Wait, I have an idea. You sit on that one and I'll sit on this one. Ready?
I'll just come back for that one. And I take the new one. And I contemplate what's been happening, and I try to push it out of my head for now. And I cast Demiplane to let out Cutch and Sweetline.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I got held up. You food. Come, quick. Schnobik, get him some food.
It's so... I don't understand. Why did you do
I
this?
was trying to protect you. You were
getting me away from him.
I was getting you away, and we got you away. He could not find you. But then I had to
Look at this comfortable library you are in now. I shall find you snacks.
we had to find our way. We had to fight our way out. We had to fight. And it took a long time.
Water. I'll bring water.
Water. What's that smell? It smells like smoke.
There was another fight. But everything's fine now. Everything's fine. Come. Water, food, now.
Oh my goodness. Do you know what they were going to do to me?
Seems like they were going to try and infuse you with Havis Corvair.
So you do know.
Indeed. And we saved you.
Have they already killed my dad?
That I don't know. Honestly, we just wanted to get you out. It didn't seem like they would, but who knows?
Thank you. But please don't put me in that room again.
Well,
It looks limitless, but it's limited. It's limited.
I can make it nicer, and I can fill it with food for you. It's the best way to protect you. They might still be after you.
Well,
I should have done it before. I was just in a hurry. I'm very sorry.
It's okay. It's very odd that you, of all people, are trying to save me.
I come back with water and half a hunk of bread.
Yeah. Oh. And he just begins to devour it. He goes, this is so much better than I thought the valley would be. They said the valley is terrible food and the army was terrible food, but this is good.
I have the other half a hunk of bread and am eating it.
Yeah. It's the first meal you've had in a very long time.
I realized also that I was hungry.
Yeah.
And it came as quite a shock.
Oh.
But I'm trying not to make a big deal out of it, but I can't stop myself.
Oh, they're planning on sacking Monterre. They were gonna do it. They were gonna take me up there, and they're gonna put me on the gift, and then I think Havis is gonna like occupy my brain and my body or something. I don't know how it's supposed to work. They've been prepping me for a very long time, and I was supposed to just accept it, and I don't want to accept it. And then they was gonna lead the army of ghosts and stuff, and they were gonna go sack Monterre.
Well, you do not have to accept it. You are your own man. And as long as I draw breath, Monterre is going to remain out of all this.
They say I'm very suggestible, though. That's why they were doing this to me. Another kind of man would think that you were kidnapping me, but you just said you're trying to save me, and I believe you. It's weird. That's how I am. That's why they said I was good for this.
Catch and Sweet Lion, I would like for you to walk out this door and actually learn of the real Breen Valley. Follow me.
And he follows you out into the burned down husk of a town
where the sleet storm still rages.
Yeah. It's a hellscape of
bodies lying everywhere,
bodies and stuff. But you are right. This is the real Breen Valley. And he breathes in the air and he says, well, I guess at least I'm free. And that's where we'll end this episode of Every War Must End, the Dungeon Dads podcast.
Wow. Lots to talk about.
Wow. A ton to talk about.
So much.
Helsputh.
I was kind of glad to get that to cross that off the list.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we've got to take her out. I don't know how we're going to do that.
She's like, you can kill these kids. Don't kill this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will murder you.
Oh, man.
Yeah. She was okay with it, except for Havis. And she already knows what's bad happening to Havis already, even as you speak. So
she knows she knew more than we do.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well,
yeah,
head to
wish
Patreon.
we could have talked to her.
Get those bonuses.
I can't believe Filnyr didn't choose her to resurrect. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Ooh.
Oh,
I thought
I don't want to do that
I
again.
didn't even think of that.
I didn't think of that.
Nah,
I don't want to do that
That was
again.
a rough fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Well-
like fighting Havis twice. We already got to do
Right.
that. We don't need to.
What happens
Excellent.
if we like put her in our antechamber? Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, I
Save
don't know.
that for the next episode.
Yeah.
We've got demiplanes. We can put her in demiplane.
There you go.
You got so many options
Yeah.
now that you've broken this world wide open.
Save it for the bonus.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Gotta go.
All right.
Toodaloo, everybody.
Toodaloo.
Are you looking for a D&D podcast with a dark side? Something more like Game of Thrones and less like Monty Python? Tale of the Manticore is part dark fantasy audio drama, part solo D&D RPG. There's no plot armor here. The dice make all the important decisions. Join me as I resurrect the excitement, wonder, and emotion of old school D&D. Made for a mature audience, Tale of the Manticore is both a fiction and a game. It's the story where chaos rolls.